EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Martich here with your outlook for August 3rd, 2022. It is Wednesday, middle of the work week, and the Wednesday video forecast is proudly sponsored by the Walters and Zgrinsky team at Keller Williams Real Estate, serving Carbon, Lehigh, and Northampton counties in eastern Pennsylvania. Lehigh Valley real estate prices have never been higher, and in many cases they're at all-time highs, and at the same time, current real estate inventory is at a record low. Properties are most often selling well above asking price, and buyers are agreeing to pay over appraised value on many of those transactions. If you're curious about what your property is currently worth, call Mike and Sarah for a free market analysis and find out what sets them apart in the real estate industry. They can be reached at 610-867-8888, proud sponsors of the Wednesday video forecast. So today, no issues with the weather. It's going to be mostly sunny. The humidity is a little bit lower than it was on Tuesday. It's not a low humidity day necessarily, but lower than it was on Tuesday, and we're expecting mostly sunny skies, wall-to-wall sunshine today. Temperatures will be in the 88 to 92 degree range across the region, so another hot day in spite of the humidity coming down a notch or two from what it was on Tuesday. And then we're expecting another mostly sunny day here on Thursday for the most part. Late in the day, you'll have an opportunity for a few scattered thunderstorms, mainly across our central PA counties. And we're going to get back to this here. We'll go over to the NAM high-res future simulated radar, and I'm going to move this up. I had this queued up, and it just completely disappeared. Start this off mid-afternoon, or actually this is 5 p.m. So you see some scattered activity here, just some isolated thunderstorms. These are garden variety storms that we're expecting on mainly Thursday evening as it moves into our region. And you can see that here, mainly in central Pennsylvania. It may continue into northeast PA before it fizzles before midnight, and then that's out of here. So that's your only chance for precipitation in those particular areas, and it's going to be in the evening, not during the day. So ahead of that, you are very hot on Thursday. Temperatures in the mid to upper 90s. You can see above me 94 to 98 is the temperature spread for highs on Thursday. So it's going to be pretty hot region-wide, and that's going to be the peak heating of this expected extended above-average period. Now, it's not going to be incredibly above average, but we will have temperatures a few degrees above average during the stretch for most days, except for Thursday, which we're expecting the temperatures to increase quite a bit, okay? So then we have a cold front coming through on Friday, and this is going to be later in the day. There is the opportunity for scattered showers and thunderstorms as shown here. That's going to continue into the evening, and then once you get past late evening or whatever, it kind of dissipates, falls apart. But here's your area, your target area for scattered showers and thunderstorms, I think, as indicated here on the RGEM. I'm going to use this because it goes a little bit farther than this. The NAM only goes to 60 hours here. The 3 kilometer only goes to 8 o'clock here on Friday morning. Obviously nothing at that point, right? So the day starts off partly cloudy. It's going to be another hot day again. This is noon on Friday. I'm going to move this forward here. Now, what this is going to do, this is not a simulated radar. This is a total precipitation for every hour that I move this forward. So we get to 2, here's 3, here's 4. You can start to see some pop-ups here. But once you get into the late afternoon and early evening, you can see the concentration over eastern Pennsylvania and parts of New Jersey here. These are thunderstorms. So the thunderstorm activity is mainly concentrated in the RGEM, kind of like right in these areas for the most active areas. Okay, so that's mainly during the evening. This is 8 o'clock in the evening, by the way, as you see in the upper right-hand corner of the video. And as you move this forward, it goes into the evening, and then after midnight, it kind of falls apart and dissipates. So there will be another opportunity for the same thing, almost a wash-rinse repeat thing here on Saturday. The front is going to be very slow to move east, okay? So we have the cold front still at this point is right here. On Friday, it's going to be not too much further west, but right here. So it's really not going to move that much, okay? It's going to move a little bit further east here on Saturday, and then it's going to begin to weaken and dissipate, okay? It's never really going to completely move through. And because of that, temperatures are really not going to be that much lower in the days that follow. In fact, we're expecting for the remainder of the 7-day forecast period to be covering right around 88, 90, 92, okay? Kind of like it is today. All right, so the temperature is going to be right around that range across our region in the coming days. The European model here has isolated thunderstorms here on Sunday, because that front is still there. It's still a trigger, but it's just not enough of a trigger really to get a lot of activity going. So, because it's in the process of weakening and dissipating over the region. And then by Monday, I think it does finally completely dissipate. We have a front moving at us again, which will come through here on Tuesday, with more scattered showers and thunderstorms later in the day. Once that moves through, that front on Tuesday moves through, then behind it, I think we're going to have several days where we are near to slightly below average for a change. So it's going to be, instead of your average high is 85, 86, you might be dealing with temperatures 83, 84 instead. Now, not much. It's not going to be it's not going to be in the 70s, but it will be lower humidity behind this front. So if we can get a couple days that are in the 83, 84, 85 degree range, that's going to last for a little while. That will certainly be helpful coming out of this very hot August, steamy, humid air mass that we're going to be in a couple days. Now, again, today's not really that high in the humidity. We will increase a little bit more on Thursday, and then once we get in that Friday through Tuesday time frame, it's probably humid just about every single day in there. We'll better look at that once we get a little bit closer to that time frame. But the biggest thing is, again, like I said yesterday, we have Music Fest starting. It's the preview night on Thursday. And then the festival itself, the full 10-day fest, starts on the 5th and goes through the 14th. So we're going to be micromanaging the forecast very meticulously here over the next 10 days or 10 to 12 days, whatever it is, just so we have the exact timing of these storms. So you're going to see a little bit of what we do privately on the Music Fest forecast page once that goes live on Thursday morning, just to see what, how we do the hourly breakdowns and the stuff we give to our private clients that's not going to be made public for this festival. Which we'll be a part of. This is our 9th straight year of Music Fest sponsorship. I'm EPA and WA meteorologist Bobby Marchers. That is your outlook for August 3rd, 2022. Have a great Wednesday.